Hello, I'm your Kingdom Spiritual Transformational and Life Purpose Life Coach and Mentor Latricia Booker. And I'm just popping in on you to let you know that you are in hiding because you are giving birth to greatness. Let me say that again. You are in hiding because you are giving birth to greatness. And so I want to lead this message with Matthew 2 and 13 through 14. And it says, after the wise men were gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. Get up, flee to Egypt with the child and his mother. The angel said, stay there until I tell you to return, because Herod is going to search for the child to kill him. That night Joseph left for Egypt with the child and Mary his mother, and they stayed there until Herod's death. This fulfilled what the Lord has spoken through the prophet. I called my son out of Egypt. And so, kingdom people, listen. This is talking about when they were giving, not they, but when Mary was giving birth to Jesus, and she had already given birth to Jesus, and Herod had put out a hit on Jesus, but because he was looking for him, but he had eventually put out a hit on all children, I believe, born within a certain time that would include the time of Jesus' birth. But here's the thing. The reason why he wanted to put a hit out on him, or the reason why he did put a hit out on him, the reason why he wanted him dead, was because of his greatness. Mary had given birth to greatness. And we know that Jesus Christ is greatness. He is the Messiah. He is the King of all kings, the Lord of all lords. He is who he is. And so the same is the case with you, kingdom people. God has you in hiding. Some of you may be feeling like you're isolated, even though you carry on and do your daily things, but God may just have you kind of falling back, you know what I'm saying, distancing yourself from people. He may have even have you cutting yourself off from people. You know, you just kind of like in hiding. And a lot of your hiding does have to do with experiences that you've had, and you recognize the anointing on you, the light that's on you, and how some people respond to it negatively. And so, you know, that can put you in a place of hiding where you only do what's necessary. You know, not that you're afraid per se to, you know, be among others, you know, even though you may somewhat go through a period of that, just out of safety, just out of getting some rest from, you know, the experiences that you had. And again, God has you in this place. God be having you in this place. I just got to say this because this is just like right here. You know, sometimes our enemies try to put us in isolation. You know, they have this thing where they don't want nobody to like us, be around us. For some reason, they want us to feel alone and depressed and all this crazy stuff. But the thing is, God be putting us in isolation sometimes, but it's not to be depressed and to feel alone, because we know we are never alone because God is always with us. I mean, and it's very obvious that God is so much with us because he walks and he talks with us on a daily basis, you know, second by second, minute by minute in many cases. So the thing is, isolation works to our benefit because that's God birthing greatness out of us. He's doing some work in us because of what he's going to do through us. And so I just wanted to point that out because that was just sitting right there, you know. But see, what the enemy means for your bad, God will turn it around for your good. But the thing is, it's not them putting us in isolation. They always want these horrible things for us, but God be doing something. He may even be doing that, putting you in isolation, but it's for his purpose. It's for his glory. It's because of what he's doing in you. And it's because you're giving birth to greatness. God has you in hiding because you're giving birth to greatness, just like with Jesus, just like with Mary. They had to hide Jesus. And listen, this is something that stood out to me. That it says, this fulfilled what the Lord has spoken through the prophet. I called my son out of Egypt. And so that's the same for you, kingdom people. God is calling you out of Egypt. No more bondage. No more slavery. No more poverty. God is calling you out of Egypt into a wealthy place, into a healthy place, into a bright place. But for right now, he has you in hiding as he's entering you into your wealthy place, as he's marching you into your promised land. And yes, there are people trying to kill you. There are people that they I just heard off with your head. That's how they feel. There's a target on your back, but it's because you're birthing greatness, and God has you in hiding because you're giving birth to greatness. You are that greatness, and the greatness that he's imputed in you is giving birth to some great things, that which is part of your purpose. And so also, should I say, Psalm 31:20, it says this: you hide them in the secret place of your presence from the plots of man. You shall keep them secretly in a shelter from the strife of tongues. So again, kingdom people, yes, they trying to kill you. Yes, they trying to stop you, block you, all that. But I'm hearing kill you. They want you out of here. And again, it's because you're giving birth to greatness. God has you in hiding. He has you in a secret place of his presence from the plots of man, those ones trying to kill you. You are in safety. You are in hiding because God has you in his presence. He has you in his safety because they are trying to plot and kill you. And they're trying to plot and kill you because you are giving birth to greatness. You have greatness in you, but that greatness in you is giving birth to further greatness. And it says here, you shall keep them secretly in a shelter from the strife of tongues. So they, that's what they do. They run their mouth, they land on you, slandering you, all this. That's just what they do. I have really come to the conclusion that the devil gonna be a devil. Demonic people are gonna be demonic people. I mean, that's what they supposed to do. People who are in darkness are going to behave as such. They're going to do what they're supposed to do. And I'm just hearing, thinking that's strange. It's not strange no more. And I get when it's strange at first because you be trying to understand what's going on. And furthermore, you don't think that way. You don't behave that way. I would never, I know I would, and I believe the same for you, kingdom people. You would never have thoughts like you want somebody to die, be homeless, be isolated, be depressed, not have nothing, not have no money. You would never think such a thought. I know I wouldn't. I would not dare wish and desire such a horrible thing for anybody. If anything, I'm going to desire and wish them well, hope good for them. And if I don't do that, I'll just be neutral and won't have nothing, no thoughts towards them, no desires for them. I, again, would just be neutral. But I definitely ain't getting ready to go to the dark side and want the worst for people and just want horrible things for them. But kingdom people, that's what they do. That's what they do. So it shouldn't be strange at some point. It should just be normal. Oh, they're just identifying who they are. That's who they are. If they are dark, you would know them by their fruit. When you see darkness and you know that they operate from a spirit of that kind of a spirit, a devil spirit, a demonic spirit, then that's who they are. That's what they are. They are Satan's agent, period. And yes, sometimes they try to fool you. They try to pull the wool over your eyes. They be out here acting like they sheep, but they raving as wolves, as the scriptures say. But again, we know them by their fruit. We can see through those things. We begin to see clearer and clearer. Anyway, they out here trying to get you. But God has you in hiding. And he has you in hiding because you are giving birth to greatness. Okay? So, stay in your safety. Stay in the presence of God. Stay in your ark. Stay in hiding. As long as God has you there, you will know when he's releasing you from that. You will know, and he will always, to some extent, keep you in hiding. And what I mean by that, safe from your enemies, safe from those that are trying to take you out. Remember, you work for God. You're doing his will. He will protect you. He will not let them do, it just ain't gonna work. But see, they're so gone. Remember, they work for the devil. The devil just keep going and keep going and keep going. That's what he do. That's what he's supposed to do. He already knows his fate. They want your fate to be like theirs, but it's not happening because you walk with God, you're obedient to God, you want to do his will. And so you keep walking it out. You don't want the part of the darkness. It ain't fun over there. They try to make you think it is, but it ain't. Because you looking at it and you know it ain't. And then when you love the things of God, the things of the darkness are not appealing to you at all. So kingdom people, you are in hiding because you are giving birth to greatness. That's why God has you in hiding. He is protecting you and he is keeping you. And he, yeah, your enemies trying to do what they do, but that's what they do. You stay in hiding. You are in hiding because you are giving birth to greatness. And that's all I have to say about that. So please just go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Thank you. Click on that bell so you can get a notification every time I upload another video, something like this from Kingdom People. If you're interested in any of my services that I presently offer, you can find all the information right down below in the description box along with other helpful resources. So Kingdom People, I love you all so very much. You all know I don't want to leave you, but I do have to go right now. But I will be back to hold my kingdom people down. Now, kingdom people, above all else, let the Holy Spirit lead you in all things at all times. Kingdom people, we are unmovable, we are unstoppable, we are untouchable, and we are unbreakable. Unshakable, too. That is my time. I don't know if I mixed it up. Jesus girl is out. Peace.